All right, before the video starts, guys, I gotta show you something. All right, look. Okay, you can see I'm about to record this video, right? You can see, hi. But look, so I go into 2K. I don't know, has this been happening to you guys? Because I just want to show you guys. So look, you can see my TV here. I'm trying to go into 2K, and it always gives me this. I just like begin my career, then of course I get this connect thing. All right, yo, the moment of oh my, like what? Why does it do this every time? Am I the only one that this is happening to? Like, this happens literally every time I start the prelude. So let me know if this is happening to you in the comments. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Yo, what's good, guys? Peter here. We are back with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. So I released my official point guard build for NBA 2K18 like a couple days ago. That's actually a build that I'm going to be personally using on both consoles. And I told you guys I would release some more builds, especially some center builds or some big man builds. Obviously, some more guard builds as well. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the best stretch big build in NBA 2K19. A lot of people are saying stretchers are bad this year or this and that. One of the main reasons for that is because first, maybe they're just not good at stretcher. They don't know how to play with it. But second, they're not building their player correctly. And yeah, of course, if you build your player wrong, yeah, he's going to be bad. So I wanted to show you guys the best stretch big build in NBA 2K19. And at the end of the day, it is the only center build that can shoot. So make sure you guys drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. Try to hit 500 likes on this video. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to join the family, man. We're on that 80K grind, that daily upload grind. You guys don't want to miss any more 2K19 content. So sub up, turn on noties. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Now I'm going to say this again. You can see this is my player right there. This is on my burner account, so this is not my actual player. But the handiness doesn't matter. I'm going to put him as right-handed. Like, I say that every year because for some reason, some people think left-handed players is better. Just do what works for you best. Now we get into the position. This might be the biggest part. All right, so the best outside center or stretch big build or whatever has always been a center because I mean, I don't know, power forwards have never really been good in 2K just because, like, for them to be good, they would have to nerf the stats, like, significantly for centers. And that's exactly what they did this year. They nerfed the stats and they nerfed the badges. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that later in the video. But you're going to choose power forward because, honestly, the best stretch big build this year is power forward just because of how much 2K nerfed the stretch fives. Next, we get into the archetypes. So you guys all know this is a stretch big build, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a pure stretch big. There's really two archetypes up there that actually can contend for the best stretch big build. I'm going to show you guys what the best one is. Of course, you're going to put your primary skill as 3-point shooting. The two sort of contending best archetypes for the stretch big this year is the shot creating stretch 4 and the pure stretch 4. Now, what you want to do is choose the pure stretch 4. Now, you might be saying, oh, well, the shot creating has a 3 Hall of Fame and 9 gold, and this one only has 4 Hall of Fame and 5 gold. But let me show you guys these actual badges. You can't let these numbers deceive you. You have to actually look at the real badges. Okay, here's the shot creating. Pick and popper Hall of Fame, completely useless unless you're setting screens. Most stretchers just spot up anyway. Tireless score, pretty much also useless. Like, if you're spotting up, you're gonna have all your energy pretty much at all times. And then free throw ace, useless in park, but you also get that Hall of Fame. The gold badges, you know, a lot of them are just standard shooting badges. Corner specialist, deep range Jedi, limitless range, difficult shots, catch and shoot. Then you get teardropper, which is also, I mean, are you gonna do floaters with a stretch big? Let's be honest. Difficult shots, are you gonna be taking off dribble shots with a stretch big? But your mid-range Jedi does go from a silver, which is what it would be on a pure, to a gold, but most stretchers shoot threes. I mean, that's the whole point. You know, a lot of inside centers can even shoot minis, so you don't really need that. Let's look at the Hall of Fame for the pure. Okay, deep range Jedi, very good badge. They also buffed it this year. Pick and popper and free throw ace are just like the shot creating, and catch and shoot also a really good shooting badge. You get pretty much all the same shooting badges. The only three things that are downgraded are mid-range Jedi, difficult shots, and teardropper, and those aren't really that effective for a stretch big. So just because the shot creating has maybe some more badges doesn't mean those badges are actually that good or that useful. And then of course the 3-point shooting is higher on the pure stretch, and that's the whole point of making your stretch a power forward, is to still have a good 3-point rating. Take a look at this. This is the comparison of the pure stretch 4 versus the pure stretch 5 this year. You guys see how many more badges you get, or more upgraded badges you get with the 4. So pure stretch 4, you guys can see this right here. Now we get into the height, and I don't know why people are somehow messing this up, but they are. Your height is going to be 7 feet. I don't know why people are like 6'10". If you're making a 6'10" pure stretch 4, you might as well make a 6'10" pure sharpshooter, you know what I mean? The point of the power forward was for the badges and the attributes, but after that, you still want to be as tall as possible. You're still a big man at the end of the day, so you're gonna make him 7 feet. Now we get into the weight. Now this one's actually kind of tricky, and I really would say it depends on what you're looking to do with your player. See, the thing with minimum weight on this player is that you're gonna be playing center a lot, and on 2s you might get bodied easier. On 3s it's not that big of a deal because people are taking 2s on you and you can just shoot 3s on the other end and it doesn't matter. But you probably don't want to get bodied. Your strength goes down, your box out goes down a lot. You still want to get some rebounds, but you also don't want to make him too heavy because you don't want him to be too slow. So just think of the pros and cons to having a large versus small weight. If you're going to be spotting up, it doesn't matter too much if you're slow. Like, the only movement you're really doing is getting to the corner fast. At that point, it's really easy. You just catch the ball and shoot it and make it. But also, if you're running around the court, you don't want to be so slow. I wouldn't want to just tell you guys like minimum weight. Yeah, go minimum weight because he's a stretch big and you're pretty much always supposed to do that. Plus, the advantage of being a smaller player is all of these big, heavy centers, like inside centers, aren't going to be able to keep up with you just because you're a lot faster. But the reason why you don't want to make it completely minimum is obviously because you don't want people just completely babying you in the paint. This is going to help with that a lot. So I'm going to leave the weight pretty much alone on this. You know, start at 242. I'll move him up to 245. But like I said, it's really up to you. Now we get into the wingspan, and a lot of people mess this up when making their player. Now you got to think, the whole point of making your player a 7-foot power forward instead of a 7'3" stretch was to make him shoot better. So why would you sacrifice that again? Why would you go against that and max your wingspan? Like, if you're 7 feet, you don't need an 8'1" wingspan, and that's what this is. Honestly, the best thing for you to do is just go all out, make yourself the best shooter you can be so you don't miss wide open pretty much ever, and make your wingspan go all the way down. And even then, it's not that bad. Like, you're a 7-foot player with a 7'3" wingspan. Like, that's still longer than your height. It's not too short. And if you're a decent rebounder, which you're not going to have to be rebounding too much because you're going to be on the perimeter a lot, but if you're a good rebounder, like, you're going to know how to get in position, you're going to know how to box out. This isn't going to completely prevent you from getting rebounds. All right, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure you guys drop a like down below. As always, trying to hit 500 likes on this video. This is the best stretch big build in NBA 2K19. So, you know, if you're a stretch, if you're good at playing that and you're kind of caving towards an inside center just because of what people are saying, like, they haven't even played the game yet, making this build will help a lot with, you know, you actually being able to play the position that you want. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications to join the family. You guys don't want to miss any of this banger 2K19 content coming out, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.